board and say, you got a pocket full of cash. You're rocking with the BOSS like, shit jump off when they call my name. Walk through the door with me off the chain. Look at me, look at you, man, we ain't the same. I'm a BOSS man. I'm a hunter.
Hey.
Hey,
Yo.
Hey, friends.
Hey,
How y'all?
friends.
We live, baby.
Yeah, we definitely look. So, Ayooo, this is Ayooo Podcast. My name is Tippy Tall Girl. Right today, I'm actually the tipster, and I'm here with my co-host. And today we have a special topic. We are talking about Jazmine Sullivan's new EP, known as Heaux Tales, where we're gonna kind of just dissect a couple songs, and break down the lyrics, and maybe give some of our Heaux Tales,
Barely.
or non-Heaux Tales. But yeah, so actually, we just wanted to do, first, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant and his daughter, and the other, seven people that passed away on this day last year. Definitely a major loss to our community and just to the basketball community. So that definitely affects me. But yeah, so ladies, introduce yourselves.
I'm Ashir. Hey, everyone.
Hey, guys. I'm Stacey.
Hey.
I'm comedian Chris Styles in this bitch.
I'm Cola 05.
And it's your girl, the Chocolate Princess.
Chocolate.
Yes. I hear the rapper.
Yeah. We're going to break
rapping to the chocolate. You know how you hear the chocolate rapper? Like, no.
Yeah. I'm about to say, sometimes you just need a snicker, right?
Sometimes you just need a little
my goodness.
Yeah, so we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go, one by one, breaking down the songs. We're all gonna chime in. So our first song, I think we have Miss Comedian Chris Styles.
Oh, do we? What's this one?
That's actually my song.
Oh no, we got Cola 05, the cocaine if you nasty. I'm sorry.
All right, so my song is Pick Up Your Feelings, which is pretty self-explanatory because for me, I'm the type of person that don't say my feelings long about any male, female, whatever. I just don't harp on stuff. So for me, the song is my favorite song because whatever it is I'm going through, I will pick my feelings right up and look like I wasn't going through anything. And I just get irritated when people stay in their feelings like a very long time. It starts to irritate me. I'm just like, you're not over it yet. Like I've been over it yesterday. Like pick up your feelings and let's go. Let's keep it moving. Let's move. I'm look like nothing ever happened. So let's keep it moving. So that's my favorite song on the album.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all ladies think about it?
I really am starting to think that I think way differently than most people. That's not what the fuck I got out of that song at all.
What did you get out of it?
I got out of it that he's from what she was singing, I felt like she was saying, like, at one point she was all about him, and the minute she started feeling like his pullback, she pulled back, and she not with it now. So now all of a sudden she not with it, he with it, and he all like, trying to get her back. And I don't know if I'm making sense or not. And his feelings, true enough. But I'm thinking it was more so about on some get out your feelings. Don't want me now, motherfucker. You ain't want me then.
I'm on the lines with Crystal. I may be looking too deep into the song, but I really think that it's more along the lines of what Crystal said, whereas though he was in his feelings, some way, somehow, the roles change because people fall in and out of love at different times. So I think that role has switched, and now he's all in love, and she's like, "Nigga, please," So he I want to be all up underneath you. I want to do this and I want to do that. And she's like, "Nigga, get out your feelings."
Yeah, get out your feelings.
That's not what's going on right now.
Who is
when
this?
I was like that, you wasn't. So
I wanted you.
Right.
That's how I'm looking at it.
That's how I took it.
This is kind of like a real Baltimore hotel, because you want to talk about some emotional creatures. Baltimore men,
they don't never want you when you want them. I swear. Absolutely. I swear for God.
Simple thing. Go outside of Baltimore. Hello.
And then I'm gonna think, and then I be thinking they clown. Like, I'm confused.
Most of them.
Every time I be like, he a clown. Where you from? Yeah, I knew it. I knew
Oh
it.
my God.
I knew it. I can spot somebody that's not from here, so it's kind of like for me, a little, what I'm gonna do?
They will act like you're not important. They will everybody, you know what I'm saying? They be all over the place, but as soon don't let you do what they do. Don't let you start, you know what I'm saying, dragging your nuts. They be
Hello, tipster. You got that right, tipster.
Going on.
You're right about that.
Dragging the nuts ain't it tip.
Yeah.
Amen, tipster.
Oh shit, I had to say that.
All right, what's the next song we looking at? Bodies. Yeah, I like that song.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, like I was like, you know, we all had our whole times in life, and you know, I was a whole four. I can give you the dates actually.
Not the date.
I can give you I was a whole from like 2003 to like 2003, like the whole 2003, 2004. I was a whole in these streets, like, you know. And it's funny because, you know, it's funny how where you are in your life individually matches where another one of your friends are in their lives individually. And y'all two hoes at the same time. So you like two hoes encouraging each other to do whole shit. And you feel like you're not doing whole shit because you got a whole partner. But as soon as that one whole partner stopped hoeing,
that shit seemed normal, right?
That shit seemed normal. It's like you a whole. Oh, it's like a whole dependency. Codependency. Yeah. So there was a time where I was like, every week, and I can tell you, Nicole was there, but she wasn't the hoe though. She wasn't the friend.
I'm about to say.
But it was a time where I had first moved out on my own. Me and Nicole got our own my first place together. I got with Nicole, and we had invited a friend to come live with us.
I was pregnant.
She wasn't a hoe because she was pregnant. That's not, she was holding on another level. But long story short, I'm gonna make this story real fast. So yeah, I had one of our good friends was in the position I was in. We were both out here in these motherfucking streets. And have a babysitter. I had a babysitter every weekend. So my whole life was the weekend. I lived for the weekend. And I cannot tell you how many times I woke up and didn't know who the fuck this was or where the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
The stories.
I mean, it's just like, and I didn't necessarily have sex with them though. I didn't necessarily have sex with them. It's just like, whose house is this? Like, whose house is this? How did we get here? And why can't I feel my mouth? Like, from drinking, not like that. Like when I drink, my mouth goes numb. Look, tell you, you know, we look on. I can't feel my lips. So, you know, so I've had my Heaux Tales, and I think I said a little too much because I said a little much. But I've definitely done that. But my whole thing, real quick, is also what's wrong with that? If you're a woman,
nothing wrong with it at all.
But it will be frowned upon if women did that.
Right.
For men. So men would look at that and be like, oh, you a ho-ho. Yeah, nigga, you a ho-ho too. But it's okay for you to do it and not us.
I'll tell you what's wrong with that, because I'm like this, a very sexual person. And so when I go through something with a man, especially if I feel like I did everything I could, sometimes I do have whole breaks. Like I will go and do something that I wouldn't usually do, but the backlash from it always bites me in my ass. Like right before we got on, I was telling you that I had a really, rough situation with my last dating experience. So I went and kind of hooked up with a really young guy, like a really, really young guy.
He's 12.
So we didn't have sex, but
you don't have to say really, really young ever again, Tiffany. Please, just say young. God. Don't ever put really young in front of a damn thing ever again. It's just young.
Lord. I did let him, give me some world pleasure. So ever since then, I'm talking about. I'm talking about different numbers coming from private numbers. And be honest with you, I just was hurt. So I just,
So now you got a stalker because you was on some shit. Now you in some shit because you had a.
So being people blow back on you. I'm telling you, 24 is too young.
Oh, I mean,
depending on how old you are.
19 is too young.
38 and 24 don't.
24 is not that bad. 24, you old enough. 24, you got at 24, you got a real dick. So
A what?
a real dick, like a real one. Like it's what it's gonna be.
It's what it's
gonna be.
It's not growing no more.
It ain't gonna get no bigger.
It ain't gonna get no smaller. It ain't gonna be no smaller. Let's say that. It's at its peak. It's there.
He was there, but I wasn't. Look, imagine if he would have, went there with him. Shit, I'd be on Murder Inc. today. So no, don't do it.
So can you please send us all a picture of him so we can know if something happened to him, he did it. Something happened to you, he did it.
Well, I sent his address to Angela, so hopefully she saw her.
Okay, well, Angela, don't lose the address because if Tiffany pull up, wound up being in the harbor, we know who put it in the harbor.
This is young boy, right?
Yo, Chris.
This young boy.
He's NBA young boy.
Okay. NBA young boy.
It was NBA.
Okay.
But what I was about to ask earlier was, like, in the song, she was talking about them club drunken nights. Yeah, I mean, so the men can have the drunken club nights. Why can't the women have the drunken club nights? Yeah, I mean, why is body count so important? It's for women and not important for men.
And why can't a female nudge you and be like, "Hey, so
Well, I didn't get the part about the woman and being drunken in the thing, because 9 times out of 10 it's always the women who are more drunker in the club than men anyway, because they buy us drinks to get us fucked up so they can get a body. So that's the only thing. I mean, I just got it that, like the judgmental thing, like men can do it, but when women do it, it's a different type of thing. Big double standard.
But that double standard have us women thinking that we should definitely be counting out fucking bodies.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Right.
And
men
also,
don't count.
And we take that
don't even
on.
know how many people they've been with.
They don't. They don't know.
Men don't know. Men don't know
who we decide to give our body to,
and
that's how many people we decided to give our body to. Because
men put that on us, Stacey. Because men would say, how many people you've been with? Oh, I can't be with somebody that is with this many people. So it makes us feel insecure about a number if we have a high number. Because
so here's my question.
Be dealing with people who actually ask.
That's what I was about to say, Nicole. I was just about to say that, and I'm like, and if you do, are you doing the right number? If you do, are you saying it? I'm with you, Nicole.
Because men already know women going live.
I'm not saying you, but I'm with Nicole. I'm not saying you though. But I've never really had a lot of guys ask me how many sexual partners I had. And I never really had, and if they did, they ain't gonna know the real number.
Exactly.
But see, men get smart. What they do is they calculate it, whatever number you give them, and they multiply.
None of their business. I don't give a shit.
I'm not saying they should.
It's none of their business. We fucking down or not. Like, it's none of your business.
And I get that. I'm not saying that that's a good thing at all. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that certain women who are insecure about certain things like that, who they would take that on if they're not strong-minded and independent like we are. Like, fuck you, don't ask me. But there are women out there who would really say, oh, I can't have that many men because a man might not want me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that, you just have to be careful the message that you're putting out there, because some people may not be mentally strong enough to say, I'm going to do what the fuck I want. And if you even want this pussy or not, like, is we fucking tonight or not? Like, fuck to tomorrow, or who I did fuck, are we doing it? But what I'm just saying is that it's put in the atmosphere.
Yeah. Like, men want a girl that's like it's enough so that they have a great experience with them, but you don't want them to have numbers. Like, how where you gonna get the experience from?
They don't want to fall in a bitch, pretty much.
They don't want her walls fucked up. They don't want her to be inexperienced. They don't want her to be inexperienced, because then that's boring, So it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I agree.
But,
just don't ask and you won't know. That's all.
I'm telling you, even if you ask, I ain't telling you. You can ask me all day.
It's called sexual etiquette. Don't fucking ask at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Stacey. Don't ask me at all, because I ain't gonna answer you.
Well, I really don't really care. I don't really care where your dick been, long as it's clean when it go on my mom.
Well, I ain't gonna say I don't care where it been, because if I get with
I hate her. I hate her.
Long as we wash it off before we get involved.
Ew. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is dumb.
She's so special, yo.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. 2021. Wash
Where
it
you
off.
at?
Dust that
Wash
shit
it
off.
off.
Dust it off.
What's the next song though?
All right. I like Girl Like Me.
Yes.
So my interpretation of it is like the good girls always, I mean, what's the saying? Good girls
overlooked.
Good girls finish last.
finish last. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, just like
I know that all too well.
So it's like you try to do the right thing. You try to be a good girl, and it's like these hoes really be winning out here. Like,
and they be broke.
How I interpret is that how I looked at it. I'm looking at it in today's world. Like right now, how everybody is want to look a certain way and want to be a certain perception. I'm looking at it like a plain old Jane is just not good enough. Like I wasn't good enough for you. This is what you wanted, or whatever. You didn't want a wholesome girl like me. You wanted, the
Instagram model and shit.
Yeah, the everyday girl that everybody's being right now.
Yeah.
But see, you know what? That's funny because I honestly feel that men, real men, regular men, do not want an Instagram person. Like, no, they don't want anybody that looks like Instagram or a model. That's a fantasy to them. I don't feel like they would want their woman to look like that every day.
There's some men out here that is very superficial. And
I know I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not saying that. Okay, first of all, nobody wants to be with anybody that's fucking ugly. Period. Let's just put it that way. But the level of commitment that it takes to be one of them Instagram bitches, half of the women in America don't got that. Mm-hmm. And I don't think men want that. I think that some men may want that on their own if they're that superficial and if they are the type of nigga that want that. But I think an everyday regular nigga, I don't see them wanting that.
I think an everyday guy wants that girl like me to be at home. But I think that everyday guy cheats with that girl that she's talking about what it is.
Oh, AKA also known as the fantasy.
The fantasy, right?
That's
right,
what I'm saying.
Right.
It's a fantasy.
The one that's not like
that's the type of shit that they want to go out and chase.
Yeah,
exactly. So that's why I'm saying that's why I'm saying like
I think y'all missing something. Y'all missing an in-between point. So what I noticed is like my DMs be lit because this is how men carry me. I always have married men, relationship men in my DMs. What they want, they think I'm an overly sexual person. They see that, okay, yes, I do comedy. They see that I'm a very lighthearted person. They want to have fun. So
but you got to think, though. I'm going to say this to you, and I'm going to let you finish. You got to think you kind of come off that way. So that's why, and not saying you are that person because you're not. I know you're not. But if I was a guy, I would come in your DMs, too.
Yeah, I agree. But what I'm saying is they want an attainable, cute girl. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they want to fuck you. So, like, shit, if you would see what these niggas, I'm talking about niggas that look like they stole her online, whatever like that. DMs like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Send me a cash app. I'm talking about niggas we all know. And you know what I'm saying?
Can you drop a name so I can get some fucking cash app money, bitch? The fuck? A bitch over here struggling. I ate oodles and noodles, bitch.
I don't want to fuck somebody. I'm not saying I ain't never did it. But I'm not saying I ain't never did it. But what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, like they don't they fantasize over those like real Instagram models, but somebody that's an attainable, fun girl, that's who they're putting all that time and energy in. Would you think he with his niggas? These motherfuckers burn my DMs up. Like when I tell you it's out of control, dick pic all damn day. So what I'm trying to say is like that shit is real. When I was a wholesome ass housewife, you know what I'm saying? Like
when was that?
Years ago. It was before we met her.
You saw my face.
It was before we met her. When she was a kept woman in the basement. She was a kept woman.
No, I had a nigga that didn't want me to talk to my friends. He didn't want me to talk to my family. He just wanted me to be there at home all the fucking time. Like that's what he wanted.
Well, that's what they normally want from the good wholesome woman. That's what they want, the woman to be home, take care of the kids, cook, clean.
The other part of that song, though, y'all missing the other part.
No, I'm not. I'm just going by what she said. We can go back to the song. Go ahead.
What's the other part of the song?
You have the men that's gonna want the fantasy and the fantasy. You can't do shit about them niggas. But for the majority of men, if they have those good, wholesome girls at home, all they have to do is, if they want something else from them, all they got to do is open their mouth and ask. The problem is, if they want more, or they want the girl to be a little bit more freakier, or they want this and that, instead of just manning up and having that conversation, they will go out and find it somewhere else.
Yep.
I agree. So I agree 100%. And disagree, because I've known of male friends who have like that conservative wife, fiance, or girlfriend at home that is not doing what that chick out in the street doing. Even if he communicated it to her, it's either I'm too tired, I'm with the kids. I see
that's different then. That's what hurting.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like there is a catch-22 with that girl like me. It's like, it's kind of catch-22.
But you gotta at least have that conversation first.
Yeah, you did.
You give her the chance. You know
do it. I agree.
Husband would have more often and been like, "Hey, let's do this." I'm doing that shit now. He could have been had it, but it was almost like in his mind, he had an idea of what marriage.
No, this is what they think, and this is period point blank. They want you to read their fucking minds. They want you to figure out what they want and know what the fuck they want, because it's fucking Thursday, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you want. Open your fucking mouth.
But sometimes we do too.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you exactly what the fuck I want.
I'm very open about what I want.
That's funny as shit. That's very open about what I want. That is so funny.
But I'm gonna tell you this: I'm very open about what I want. But when I feel like I ask you what I want, tell you what I want several times, you don't give it to me. I feel like I'm just not gonna get it. So I'll stop.
I'll stop and won't say it no more.
Shut down. What you say, Nicole? I saw your number.
Eventually, you lose interest that way too.
Yeah.
If you keep saying this is what I want, how I want you to be. Yeah,
exactly.
But I always tell my homeboys, and I tell my brother, I was like, if a girl is not riding you and sucking your dick, then you ain't the one. She didn't trust her.
I don't ride, so
I don't either.
Or because
Nicole, look, I don't either.
Why don't you ride out shit? I got a way better excuse than you, bitch.
I have a Nicole knows my.
You don't even have an excuse.
I don't know how to dance. Y'all know that.
Let me tell you something. I'm not trying to get thrown up on because I rode somebody's dick. I sat on somebody's fucking stomach and they chuck on my face.
Nicole, we here.
I shit. Why you don't ride?
Next song.
I shit. Why you don't ride?
Y'all know I'm a white girl at heart. I'm a white girl at heart. Right. I can't when I'm drunk. Now, if I'm drunk, it's all bets off.
All right. What's the next song?
Next song? Thank you.
All right. The next song is The Other Side.
Ashia, can you play a snippet of that, Ashia?
I've been playing a snippet of everyone. You ain't been hearing it? Y'all ain't heard it?
No, bro. I don't hear shit.
I've been playing it in the background.
Can you play it real quick? Okay, I got it.
The beat is just so relaxed, and it just make you want to just. And I don't even smoke, ladies, but it make you just want to have a joint and just sit down in front of the fireplace and be like, "Dang."
I wish it was summertime because I would like to ride in my car with the windows down, listening to this song.
So you would ride in the car, but you won't ride a nigga. I'm just trying to make sense of what's happening here.
Is this the one we talking about going to Atlanta and getting a nigga to buy her a booty?
So I may be more too deep with this song, but how I interpret this song was, or I think even though when I read an article in a magazine that she did an article in a magazine, she's saying that these songs were not related to her. I think that she can relate to a lot of these songs because it felt like she was venting about I think that she was with someone that wasn't really matching what she could bring to the table. So she was pretty much settling and
fantasizing about having somebody that gave her everything.
I got that same thing, Stacey.
I got that.
That's
what I was thinking. I think she was fantasizing about being with someone where she can just sit back and relax and let him take charge and be that alpha male. Right. That's what I got from that song.
That you did, Stace.
Yeah, that song was deep. If you really go back and listen to the words, I wish I could pull it up on my phone. But if you go back and listen to those words and listen to not what she's singing, but how she's singing and how she's relating to these songs, I don't know. I'm just getting a whole different picture from what the majority of those who's listening to the CD may get from this. It may look like she's all about money, but I think that she probably was the fucking table and was taking care of two people, and now she's at the point where she just want to sit back and let somebody take care of her. She had a job that she really don't like, but she need that job. That's basically what I got out of the lyrics from her song. She actually want to go away to Atlanta and move and become a fucking movie star, because that's what people do. They think that if they move to Atlanta, that hey, I'm gonna be a movie star, I'm gonna be a singer, I'm gonna be a rapper.
Early.
Even though this could be somebody else's tale, but I definitely can feel the emotions as she sings this song. It's really touching for me because it's a lot of women out here that's carrying a lot of niggas.
A lot of women do settle.
They do.
They did.
Yeah.
But people
They definitely settle. And I think whoever she was singing this song about, it could have been like, because from the article I read, she was actually like, these tales are real tales from family and friends. So I think that when she wrote this song or co-wrote this song, she probably took a lot of what she heard from her friends and family, and that gave her the writing drive to write this damn song, because this shit hits me and at so many different levels of my womanhood, from like my beginning stages of dating all the way up until now. This song is deeper than what people think it is. Huh?
I'm not buying that some of them songs not about her. Sorry.
You said what?
I'm not buying that some of those songs are not about her.
Well, I did also read in the article that she said
like
that
the whole fucking CD is about her.
Listen, I'm just going off of what she said.
No. I was saying that, like, I just feel like most people that write most of the music, stuff like that, it's all personal experiences. I feel like the whole thing.
But that brings me to my point, because she said that these songs are not definitely about her, but she does have some shit that she can bring to the table.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense.
The situations of the song.
I got you. Well, that makes sense.
Gave her the passion and the drive
to create it, and like had the feeling.
Like the way she sing these songs, you would think that she been through shit like this before. So that's why I thought that she been through shit like this before too, or these songs were about her, womanhood. But apparently it's not. But the passion that she has when she sing these songs, I'm like, oh, I can relate to a lot of the shit. When I listened to her whole CD, I felt like I was in a room full of other women, for real, because I was like, oh shit, let me rewind this. I was talking back to my phone as I was listening to the CD. That's how relatable this shit was.
But what about Facebook users said, from what I heard and seen on Facebook, don't ever start a statement with that. But anyway, this is a lot of women out there. So a lot of women feel the same way.
Well, yeah, it can relate to all the songs.
And
what you were saying? We couldn't hear you. What you were saying? You forgot.
We still can't hear
you.
We can't hear you.
You're on mute.
And my phone died too. What's the next song?
No, hold on. I ain't even get to say what I was trying to say about the other side.
Oh, say what the other side.
My take on it is just like, you a regular 9-to-5 woman or whatever. Like, what would it be like to just not have to work? Be with a millionaire, kick your feet up. And it really made me think, like, what I want that life. Like, can I imagine myself being a housewife like we see on TV? Like, it would be nice, but I don't know if I would want that life.
Let me tell you something. This
They ain't really housewives. They got nannies and teachers and students and all that. They ain't no housewives shit.
But not even taking the word literally. I'm just saying, like
not having a 9-to-5
money and stuff like that.
Not having to hustle every day to get things, and it just already be there for you. You don't have to go get it.
Hey, Damon.
Oh, but the die girl, tell you. So
yeah, I often have that dream, Angela, several times, and I am.
Women can do it.
I'm doing a really good job living that life in my dream.
Oh my God, you're so funny. I cannot.
But I think in terms of deepness, this song, "The Other Side," is really deep. And I think what I had to do, I had to listen to it a couple of times, because at first I had different perspectives of the same song. But as I listened to it more and more, I was like, oh, maybe this is what she's trying to convey through this song. So
Right.
it's really, I love the whole damn CD.
So
yeah, I think every woman can relate to like 2 or 3 songs on this CD. Probably all of them, really.
Oh yeah.
I'll be honest. I
We can
never
hear you,
thought.
Nicole. We can hear you.
Nicole, woo! She got her voice back.
Hey, Sean.
I've been enjoying working from home. I didn't think I would. I don't know if I could do this forever, but for the short time, it's not as bad as it was when I first started. So it had me thinking, could I be a housewife for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, at one time in the beginning, I thought that was what I was going to do at one point in my life until God slapped the entire shit out of me when I got pregnant with my daughter, and that nigga didn't stay because I thought he was going to fucking stay. But that's a whole nother story anyway. So I always thought that I wanted to do that. Because that's how my mom wasn't a housewife, but I always thought that was something I wanted to do. So I think I could probably do that life, and especially if extra money is involved. Like if
that's what I'm about to say. So if you had a millionaire husband and you didn't have to work, like you wouldn't want to make your own money.
Oh, I would
want to. I am making my money, his money. I'm stashing the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm stashing
like a motherfucker. Stashing like a motherfucker.
Like you give me $3,000 to go so and so, I'm gonna use 2. Stash the other for whenever the fuck you decide you're gonna get rid of me.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute. What's on the
Aries Tale.
Aries Tale.
Yeah.
Whatever.
My big thought.
Ashia, you said you wanted to discuss that?
Yes.
Ashia.
She's playing it.
Oh, I ain't hear it.
Ruined my career.
Put my phone.
If this ever came out, you would be like, did you know Google said? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I also know
What the fuck?
you spoke life into me and information lessons.
So this is what I got from
We
that.
couldn't hear it.
I'm sorry. I think the talking you really can't hear, but the music you can. But this is what I got from that. Digmatized, basically. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what I got from that. Like, I don't care what you do. I don't care what Google say, what the world say, Baltimore City say, whoever say. Just digmatized.
Thank you.
And I think everybody has been there. It's been a guy that's just dogged you left and right, done all types of things to you. But when you thought of what was going on down there, all that went out the window every time he called. You can say, I ain't never talked to this nigga. Nigga better not ever call me, ever say nothing to me. As soon as he called, you available. You dropping everything. You go running.
I think it's super under. I think people really underestimate the power of physicality.
Right.
Like someone being physical with you and able to make your body feel things just with a touch, and then to add the dick with it. Like you could fucking get everything in this world that I have to offer, and I can't stop it. Like I don't even think I want to stop it. You want my taxes? That's fine.
Is fucking
Bring your dick over here. Like it has.
Nigga, your text.
Like, take my taxes. You know, that's what they do anyway for the big girls anyway, because they be with the big girls.
Oh my
anyway.
God.
But I'm just saying, it's just something, but people really don't understand. Like, people like, I would never be digmatized. You really will, because it is really physical. And especially if you're the type of person that's really in tune with your body and, you know, are open. Like, it's nothing like having somebody know your body inside and out and is just willing to just, whoo, shit.
Yeah. When you get to the point where you ain't gotta say a word.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll make you put up with a lot of shit.
Oh my.
It will make you put up with a lot. Let me tell you,
how I took it like it was a secret too. I took it like it was a secret. And he was like, you hear what they saying? It was, and you know, she came back and was like, hey, I know what Google's saying, this and that. So it was like a type of secret thing, like, you know, you can have your dude, but it's just always that one guy, he call you, you gonna find a way to sneak out and get to him. It don't matter what it is, you gonna make up some lie. Your mama in the hospital, sister, brother got shot, anything to get to that. And you know, he's like, why you telling people? Like, why you telling people?
And you like keeping it from your friends too, because you don't want your friends to know you that fucking dumb bitch. Because your friends gonna be like, you a dumb bitch. You gonna be like, you ain't never had that dick, so don't tell me I'm fucking dumb until you had it. So it's like you don't want your friends to know you that dumb, but you is.
You is.
You be dumb. You be like, damn. And you don't want to be. You try to talk yourself out of every time you Easter ring yourself in the mirror, like, bitch, when he call you, you not going over there no more, bitch, because fuck him. And then he call, and you be like, ooh.
Gone.
And it's horrible.
Craziest thing y'all ever
3,
did?
4 o'clock in the morning, you gone.
What's the craziest thing I ever did for the dick?
Thing.
I ain't gonna lie, and I swore I was not telling nobody. I don't even think I told Lakotas. I bought a $500 bet.
A bet?
What?
Crystal, you got fat ass, bro. Crystal got fat ass, bro.
A fucking baseball, softball bet.
What you did with it?
I gave it to the nigga who played softball that was fucking the shit out of me. You want to bet? How much it costs? Yes.
Yeah.
Just saying, you asked the question, I gave you an answer. That was during my Heaux Tales.
You definitely gave me an answer.
Just saying.
Mine don't be dick, but I do get I don't know, just infatuated with men. So I've done some dumb shit just because I was infatuated, but it's not over the dick though. Like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. That's what I just said. It's not even necessarily about the dick. It's about the connection and the feeling of having somebody know your body. I have came and not even had dick. I have come off of giving head. Like it's a whole thing. It's just a whole feeling.
Them giving it to you.
Oh, for me giving it to them.
Oh, okay.
It's a feeling.
Oh, wow. I said
it's just a feeling that you get, and you have to. It's just like being in tune with that person, and y'all just having that physical. Who's dead? Who is dead? Who is?
Bitch, I was about to die. Just listening to you.
She was all like.
But I'm just saying, it's just a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I think people just really underestimate that.
I definitely purchased a whole car for somebody. So
I haven't done that.
I'm talking about.
You think you bought a car?
A car.
Mm.
Title, insurance, all paid.
Yeah.
Well, much better about my back, bitch.
Bitch, you Aries tail all the way, bitch.
Yeah.
Nicole, your phone again. I can't see you.
The love. You couldn't tell me nothing about this nigga. I was a
Yo, Crystal dumb as shit,
I'm
yo.
trying
I
to
swear,
think the dumbest shit I've ever
Crystal
done.
is dumb as fuck, I swear.
I'm really trying to think.
No, we can't.
We can't hear you.
We got
I don't know.
Take the meat off.
Well, I hope my song next because your phone about to die. I done told you.
So what's the next?
Where your charger?
Yo, Nicole dumb as shit.
The next song. Hey yo.
All right, we're gonna
please.
We're gonna
on it. So
real quick.
So this song actually taught me something, y'all.
This song
on it. This is my favorite song on the album.
Listening.
Oh my god, yes.
This is it right here, y'all. This is it. Y'all hear that?
Look at the goals.
This shit right here. This is it. This is it.
Look at Stacey. This is it. Tell me why you deserve it.
Yeah.
Y'all should be recording me inside my house the way I'm moving right now in the stool.
Why your camera steaming up? It's getting foggy as shit in that bitch.
It's getting hot over here, bitch.
You look like you on a Rick James video. Rick James, bitch. All right, Ashia. You gonna make Stacey
trying to be a part of this.
take her clothes off. So I told you I'm really not a rider like that.
No.
So but what this song has taught me is, why do you deserve it? Why do you deserve it? True enough, I might want it just as much as you do, but why do you deserve it?
Uh-huh.
I don't think I ever asked a man that in my life. I never even really thought about, does this nigga really deserve this pussy?
Shit.
And guess what? The ones that deserve it be the ones that we don't give it to.
The ones that deserve it be the ugly niggas that's ugly.
No, not necessarily
Don't
ugly.
do that.
In my life,
Not
they
necessarily ugly.
It depends
The
on
ones that deserve it, it be the ones that we don't give it to. The ones that
Because
don't
they ugly.
deserve it and ain't worked for it be the ones that we be opening our legs for.
I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm not fucking nobody that's not satisfying me. So at this point in my life,
It's not about satisfaction. That's not what I was talking about.
Because everybody got that sexual level. If you cannot hang with me, I am not wasting my time. I need somebody. You're gonna have that yank. You're gonna have to have that work. You're gonna have to be there with me because all you're gonna do is waste my fucking time. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't care how good your bank account is. I don't give a fuck how good you look. Because a lot of them cute ass niggas that they don't be having.
A lot of
They
niggas
don't
with
have
money,
anything.
You
a lot of
wake
niggas
up,
with
girl.
money ain't got it either. The niggas with
They're
money
not
ain't got
worth
it.
it.
Because they got more on that money and that shit. Shit, man. Sometimes you gotta get that nigga off his mother couch. Be like, hey.
Been there, done that, and the nigga about
Girl,
to go
ain't
back on the
nobody trying
couch.
to raise a man.
Oh
Ain't
my
no song
God,
called Raise a Man.
Crystal.
Isn't a song called Raise a Man?
No, not. I'm just saying in
Wait a
life,
minute,
not now. Not now. I'm just saying in life.
I know, I'm just saying, your
Ain't
ass
a song
is
called
for
Raise a
in the
Man?
day.
I'm
The
saying,
man.
Ain't it a song like I don't want to raise a man and shit because that's what Tiffany said like she trying to do.
No, she's saying that sometimes that is the case.
Oh.
Sometimes
I
that's the
think
case.
I think every last one of us have been in that situation. I can be in that situation. Motherfucker. But I'm just saying, like, everybody has fucking been there. So, but you
we
learn
have
from it.
a lot of learning experiences.
You learn from it. You know not to do that shit again. Like, you ain't where I'm at. We ain't got nothing in common.
Right.
Point blank.
And
Period.
I
You
ain't
ain't making the
spitting
money
on
I'm
it.
making.
And I ain't
We ain't got
spitting
nothing in
on it.
common.
And I ain't splitting on
We
it.
ain't doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
We ain't got nothing in common.
Well, I think at this particular age that we're in, it's not all about the
So the
dick.
gold
Now.
party is shit. I'm sorry.
You're right.
It's not all about the dick. It used to be about the dick because that was important, but it's more about that because you can have the dick and he just don't have nothing else to give with it, and it's not good enough.
No,
You know
everything else does matter if it's the sex is there. Everything, no, sex is not the only thing that's not what we saying. That's not what we saying. Listen to the song. That's not what we saying.
No, that's what I said. No, I'm just saying.
That was
She's
a
talking about the
question.
comment.
That was a comment. They saying that we making it about sex, like is sex the only thing? Is sex the only thing? I don't think we making it that sex is the only thing, but we're saying it is a big factor. It is a big factor. You got to be honest about it because if someone is not satisfied in that area, they're gonna slip out. Period. Blank. Period. I don't want no holy ass person saying unless they about dumb as hell and they okay with living in a fabulous life. Ain't no woman is gonna stay. I'm just saying, ain't no woman gonna stay without cheating. No, I'm talking to the people that's making it seem like we just talking about.
I got you. But what I'm saying, like, even with that, like I said, it ain't even about sex, y'all. It's more not just y'all, but I'm talking about whoever the comment was. It's not even about the sex again. It's about the physicality. It's about the physical.
I think he meant whack. I think he meant whack. I think he meant if it was whack. Well, what if y'all dick was whack? You thought about that? Y'all head is whack. You thought about that?
What he said? What if our pussy's whack?
And your head. And your head.
I think I would know that by now if that was the case, because I would probably not have any dick, and I'm currently getting it. So I mean, clearly it's not trash. Anybody else got something to say?
Conversation definitely took a laugh. Like what?
It did.
Is that what the song is about? Like,
but that's the question. The question is, would you even tell a woman that her pussy is trash? Because y'all punks.
That's a good question.
You would not, and you would still fuck her like her pussy is not trash, and have her walking around these streets thinking she got a bomb ass pussy, and she literally sitting on a bomb. It ain't the good bomb; it's a blow up bitch bomb. Put that pussy back in the cage.
I think that.
I'm so tired of this one right here.
Yo, she's throwing ad libs and shit.
Is good, or is he proving that he's a good man? What is he proving? Anybody?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, for me, I know you were joking, whoever that is, I don't know who it is. For me, it's a big factor to me. I don't think I can stay with anybody if I'm not satisfied in that area.
And realistically speaking, I said you're right, because no man is going to stay faithful to somebody if he's not sexually satisfied. No woman is going to stay faithful if they're not sexually satisfied.
I'm cheating. 100%.
And I honestly think that there are no people that's 100% faithful. So I'm just kidding.
That's not true.
Shut the fuck up, Angela. I'm talking to the people that was brought up in a Baptist church, not kidding.
What you say? What was the last thing you said, Stacey? Who ain't faithful? What Stacey say?
Nobody.
Nobody's faithful.
Faithful.
I disagree.
Be faithful.
I just want to give a shout out to Nicole, who is the best mind.
Did tipster say she's faithful? Bitch, did you just say that?
Who?
The tipster.
Oh, I thought you were about me. I'm
The tipster.
ain't nothing about the tipster.
That bitch, whichever way you want to go. That bitch all the way down there.
Would absolutely be faithful. And I somebody that I like now that if the shit work out, I swear to God, I would never fuck another nigga in my life. I promise you. Is my song coming up next?
I'm loyal to you. I'm loyal to a fault, actually.
I'm loyal to a fault too.
I'm loyal to the point where I'll be loyal when I shouldn't be. You know, because they don't be loyal to me. You know what I mean? That rhymes. But I just personally know how it feels to be cheated on. And it's like the worst feeling ever. And I just can't.
I need y'all to bring Tim Nasty back. Wait a minute. What the fuck?
What I just missed?
It said I need y'all to bring Tim Nasty back.
That's what she was last episode.
She's saying that it's Tip Nasty is always in the building. But what she's saying is she really, really only want to be Tip Nasty to one person if she find that one person. That's all Tip's saying. Tip Nasty out here in these streets until Tip Nasty is claimed, okay? When Tip Nasty is claimed, she gonna be Tip Nasty for that nigga, not the streets, okay? And who the hell said Tip Nasty being nasty for these streets? Maybe it could be an act. Y'all don't know.
No, I'm nasty. But wait a minute.
What's the next song? What we going out to?
Lost
I think I had too much to drink. I gotta get my life together.
That's funny as shit.
So right here, my song.
This song is so deep, it's not even funny, man.
Oh, make
This song, I don't even like listening to it. I don't even like listening to the shit.
You about to cry, ain't you, bitch?
Girl. Turn that shit off, sir. Turn that shit off. Turn that shit off, yo. Turn that shit off, yo.
This song is very depressing.
That shit hurt, yo.
It's like, yeah.
Like I said before, I can. Oh, go ahead. Whose song is it?
That's Tiffany's song. That's Tiffany's song.
So let me talk about this song. So Lost One. So pretty much I know we kind of talked about it out off camera, but it is kind of like, you know, a lot of times where men will fuck up. And, you know, the woman will be like, you know, like, why wasn't I good enough? They question themselves or whatever like that. They be going through it. But we never talk about the times when girls fuck up. And they know they had a good nigga. They know they shouldn't probably been doing what they was doing. And it was too many times. And the nigga, you know, they just pretty much just be like, it's over. I've been through this shit myself. I've been through this shit recently. I was actually like dating a guy. And a guy that I was messing with on and off for like 3 years, he decided to pop up and tell me that he wanted to be with me. And I kind of curbed the guy I was dating. He was an amazing guy. Like, he had everything going for him. It was nothing wrong with him. But I just was like, I got a chance at the guy that I want to be with. So I curbed him. And well, it didn't work out. It didn't work out with the guy that I decided to move on with. He kind of dragged his nuts on me.
Yeah, he served you.
And then when I look back, the guy that wanted me so bad and had all this stuff going for him, now he in a relationship with a girl. So, you know, it's messed up because me and him, we kind of run in the same circle. So now it's like I got to sit there and watch him be happy with somebody else, knowing it could have been me. I could have had us that I wanted, but I was so pressed to have this, you know, whatever I thought was what I wanted. And then I got, when I say
bodies, you wanted the bodies. That's okay. Go ahead.
It wasn't about.
Damn, Stacey. Girl, you wanted the bodies.
I'm just trying to relate the songs to what she's going through. Fuck that.
But if you think about what she's saying, like, listen to what she's saying in the song. So she's sitting there like, you know, like, even though you decided to move on, don't love nobody else. Like I'm saying, I'm sitting here watching somebody that I loved loving on somebody else and knowing that shit could have been me and shit like that. But as women, sometimes we always so pressed to be with that person that you look cute with, or like that you just comfortable with. That doesn't mean that, you know, that's the best look for you. Let me tell you, my friend asked me to listen to this song, well, listen to a Jazmine Sullivan CD, and that's the first song I picked off the CD. I bawled my eyes out.
Bitch, I'm bringing you some Hennessy and a hug tomorrow. Let me get this Hennessy together for you, because you're a little something tonight.
Man, no, it's bad. It's bad.
Oh, I see, bitch. I'm dead ass serious though.
That shit bad. Like what I'm trying to say is like this song, if you going through it, that motherfucker, it cut deep, bitch. That motherfucking deep, bitch. It's fucking me up right now. So.
Oh, I know. I see. Why don't you ask him? Ask the other guy that you curved him for. What's up?
She just said he in a relationship.
Oh, I missed that. Her phone be going like, it sounds like she like going in and out. My bad.
Oh, he got a girlfriend. He got a girlfriend. They cute or whatever, you know.
I think for me, it was to the point. It was the line that got me was, "Don't have too much fun without me."
Yeah,
that right there to the core, because you know, to me, relationships are all about experiencing things together, like, and the thought of, you know, somebody that I love so much, experiencing things with other people, just like takes a boot and puts it in my throat.
But men hurt bad, but they don't hurt to the point where they show it like us. He can go out and have fun, take that girl home, fuck her, and while that girl laying there asleep the whole time, he could be thinking about Crystal, Ashia, or whoever, and just be hurt hardcore. But they're not emotional people, so they won't show it like us. But I do know that men actually hurt more than us, but they just hide it more than us.
And what you was about to say, Stace, because that's a good point, Ashia.
That was a good thing that he just said. Whoever said that was good.
Oh, I missed it. What was it?
Why are we loyal to ones that don't deserve it?
Yeah. The dick is good. The dick is good. Anyway, go ahead, Stacey.
It wasn't. It definitely.
Quick answer.
The one that I wanted to like with the work was mid Reggie. Let's put it that way. So I'm gonna keep it 100. It was more or less like it was definitely me being loyal and being infatuated with, I don't know, some type of idea. And
it's also the chase too. They don't make it easy for you. And we do like a challenge. I think people like a challenge in general. And when things are too easy, it's not as exciting as it is if it's hard to chase and hard to have. So like men like to chase. Sometimes women do too.
Right.
But we don't like to run marathons out here in these bitches. Like, I mean, it's cool to be like, okay. I don't like to chase now. I'm older now. I don't want to chase, bitch. I want stability. I want the shit tangible. But like at some point, you know.
Some of y'all have been either like married or engaged, right?
Never.
Have you ever met somebody who they never been married, never been engaged?
Who said no?
I can't stand her. But you had to see her face when I was like, oh shit. I'm sorry. I cannot with her. That Crystal was informed today, baby.
Oh no, my question is like, have you ever met somebody that you felt like you wanted to let them go so that they can experience something the first time with somebody else? You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I've prayed before. Like I don't
know what you mean by that. Experience something.
I want you to experience something for the first time. I want you to experience shit without me.
So this amazing man tomorrow. He don't got no kids. He never been married. All these things. You've been married. You got multiple kids. You got all this life experience. But y'all really like each other. You ain't never just let them go. Like you would be better off with somebody experiencing this the first time for both of y'all. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
That don't make sense to you?
No. I get what you're saying, because you don't want nobody to be wet behind the ears per se. You know what I mean? You don't want to teach them everything step by step. You know, you want to have somebody that has experience. But I don't,
like you're not, like they're not good enough. You're looking at yourself like, I ain't necessarily a catch compared to what you would be. So sometimes you gotta be like, the nigga would be better off with somebody else. That's where this song kind of hit me. Because
well, first of all, I'm better than everybody else. Still no. Second. No, it's like I'm just playing. No, but no, I mean, I don't think I ever said that.
I don't think I ever felt like that or said that. I never felt like that.
Females in their head think that they're the perfect catch.
Now, I have said that you're going to teach the next one better because you learned from me the mistakes that you made from me, but nobody going to be better than me. Fuck all that.
I feel like sometimes we're just not the perfect catch. Like, I got shit.
No, I get that. I
mean, we all got shit with us, but you hold yourself accountable for what you are. I can say in my relationship or past relationships that I was everything I was supposed to be as a girlfriend. We all going to have our imperfections and flaws, but I ain't going to never say you better off without me.
Exactly. I'm never going to say I'm not the shit. Even if I'm not the shit, I'm not going to say I'm not the shit.
I know that's right.
Right.
I'm sorry.
You lost
can't relate to that
you lost
shit.
the shit. You lost the shit.
I will say that maybe I'm not the person for you, but I know that I am a great person and anybody will be fortunate to have me in their life. So I'm never going to say that, but I will definitely say maybe I'm not the person for you per se. Maybe who I am just doesn't work.
That's a better way to put it. Maybe is that what you was talking about?
Is that what you're trying to say?
I wasn't a person for you then, but now you want me to be that person. I can't.
No, I'm talking even like we will literally have a nigga who he'll come to you and be like, look, I'm really not shit, or I'm not who you want me to be. You might be better off with somebody else. You've heard niggas say this shit to you before, probably.
Absolutely, all the time, every time. Sorry.
I'm telling you as a woman that I had that conversation. You know what I'm saying?
So you had it to a guy. So you've been the person that had that conversation.
That's because Tiffany is a nigga in real life.
She is.
But if somebody
never heard a girl
telling me they ain't shit and this and that, why the fuck would I want to be with them?
But the person loves you. Love them.
Love ain't shit, but if somebody is telling you don't want to be with me, I ain't shit. And if you choose to keep staying with that, I ain't shit person or want to be around it, then that's on you.
But and I think that has a lot to do with this song. As a woman, you should be able to be that. Everyone's not like that. But she's saying like, okay.
I see what you're saying, Tiff. I see what you're saying, man.
It don't mean that you weren't the man that I wanted, that I don't love you. Just when you move on, just don't have too much fun. Like it sucks to have to sit there and watch that shit.
Watch you have too much fun. Right. I got you. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of what I was saying, Tiffany. I was saying, like, at some point, you might not be right for the person, but still, I don't want you to. It's gonna be hard for. I don't want you to experience nothing without me. Like, you know what I mean? Even though you might not be the person.
So you know that.
I know, but still,
I didn't get that.
They will go and have fun and her ass will be home in a robe, sitting on the couch, getting fat and sobbing and being like hurting, but their asses will be out the next day at the club having fun. It's different. Like,
no, I'm the one that's out in the club and they're at home crying.
Yeah, that's because you got your dick in your back pocket,
girl.
I want one in my back pocket. Can you get me one?
No, you don't. I think
I got two vaginas.
I quit. I quit.
Can you give me one of your dicks, please?
I have a question. So y'all didn't get from the song like somebody was in a relationship with a really good person, and
that's what I got.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, yes.
That's what I got.
That's what I got.
That's what I'm saying. I fucked up so bad that I know I fucked up, but I had to watch you have fun without me.
But Crystal, do you get it as if that she's the one that did it? I get it as she did it, not him.
She did it.
Okay. I just want to make sure we.
Stacey, what you trying to say? You been trying to say something for hours.
What I'm trying to say is I can relate from both spectrums, from both ends of the spectrum. I can relate to where there was a time where I let a good man slip through my fingers, and I can also relate to a time where, I had to let somebody go, but I wasn't really ready to let him go. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. So I can relate. Like, that's why I said my first reaction when I listened to the CD, I had to listen to it back to back twice because my first reaction was different than my second reaction. So that's why when I listen to these songs, when I listen to a song from this CD, relating back to female women experiences in terms of relationships, situationships, lust and love, I am getting two different perspectives.
And that's the good thing.
Yeah, it is.
Because it can reach people.
Say that again?
I just feel like it can reach more people where they at. You know what I mean? Everybody's not going to do the same thing because everybody's going through different things. But
but when I first listened to this song right here, Lost Ones, I was looking at it whereas though from when I was listening to it, I was like, yeah, I let a good one go. God damn, I done fucked up. I remember that time. But then when I listened to it the second time, I was listening from a different perspective where I was like, damn, I gotta let a motherfucker go because I know that they not the right one for me. So they lost me in terms of the first time where I lost a good man.
Right.
Yeah, so I think this song could be interpreted like so many different ways. Not just the song, this whole goddamn CD. Like I said, when I listen to it, I'm listening to it in two different ways. This is just a great CD.
Girl,
and I think every woman could relate at some point. And they like, whether they're a teenager or now, they can relate to this shit.
I think for me, the only thing about it with the lost ones thing, I definitely know that for a couple of people, I was the one that got away. But I never saw them express that. Mm-hmm. And I want to see them weep to their knees.
Bitch, you looking for revenge?
No, I'm not looking for revenge. I'm not looking for revenge. I'm not looking for revenge. I just want confirmation of what I already know.
Right.
Bitch, if you know it, you don't need confirmation for a motherfucker that wouldn't give you the validation that you need.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, I want to see.
You just want to see that nigga hurt. You want to see that nigga hurt.
Yes. Thank you, Angela. You get me. I already know what it is. I already know that. I'm just saying, I just want to see you bleed.
They usually come back tight. It may not be right away. They usually come back tight.
Girl, my coochie.
But hold on,
you know what I hate?
Are you when you trying to say like if you had a good guy, right, and you know you just wasn't ready to be that good girl for him, and you had to let him go? Is that kind of what you're saying?
You saw me?
Oh,
girl. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Tip.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I just didn't think that I was good enough for him.
Okay. I had to think about it for a second.
Right. So I went to what my comfort zone was. So
right. I got you. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's really actually mature of you. That's a big dick of you. That's a very big dick of you.
Yeah.
She is the tipster.
It was my
tipster. That's a very big tip of the dick for you, tipster.
That so it sounds like we all agree that we enjoyed this album. Can we say we enjoyed it?
I'm going to listen to it again with all of your perspectives in mind. I'm going to hear it in a different way. And Nicole is mute.
Definitely need to hear it again.
Yes. Especially lost ones, because to me, when I first listened to it, it was like emotional. But I'm telling you, the second time around, it wasn't as emotional.
The first time it was very emotional for me. I went through a lot of emotions the first time I heard it because I wasn't even expecting it to be, I've always loved Jazmine Sullivan. I've bought every one of her albums, and I've only really I love her voice, but only like a few songs out of the album really touched me. Yeah. Like Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh, dead bitch. You hear me? Kill me. Oh, that's my favorite song of all times. But that's only one song out of her CDs. This one is a whole caliber of life shit.
So I feel like you know what I read in the article, ladies? It was difficult for her to write this CD, to write this album.
It took long enough, I could tell.
It did. And you know what? The anticipation was worth the wait, because look at what we're doing now, talking about it.
Right.
Say it again.
We're talking about it.
We're talking about it.
Okay. We all talking about it except for Nicole, because Nicole can't say shit. We can't hear her.
It's sign language, bitch. Can you?
I feel like the more the story is 24-year-old and get it out my system. So
oh, shit.
Just don't give him no pussy, because he really gonna be at your door. For the comment about watching that nigga suffer, do you think that is baggage?
Yeah.
No. That's not baggage.
Why do you want to see him suffer though?
You can't take that into your next relationship. No, like
no. Not in that way. See them
you're
suffer.
bitter. So if you bitter over an old relationship, you know what I mean, or a nigga hurting you, then yeah, that is baggage. That is.
No, that's not. That's not bitter. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm just saying is that men are not open with.
I'm answering the question.
Oh yeah, men are not open with their feelings. Is all I'm saying. Like men do shit and they move on like it's not nothing. Like they never did nothing. And at some point, it would be good to see a man say, "Damn, I fucked up." That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I'm not saying I was being extra dramatic because that's what I do. Okay, man. Sir, baggage.
Right.
But I'm just saying, men never say, "You know what? You was a good woman. I really fucked that up."
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. They won't.
I take that back. Some men do that. I have had
that.
I have had men say that to me.
Of course, you have.
Yeah, I've had guys say that.
What was all that?
Nicole said she's had that. Of course she did.
I've had that too.
As long as you get to the point where you don't need it.
I really don't need it.
I do not need it from a nigga. I'm sorry.
I do not need it. I'm just saying, because we were talking about how I was really piggybacking on what Ashia said, how she was saying men can move on with their emotions and not deal with it. I don't need that. I already know what it is for myself. I'm just saying it would be nice for, to see them have that reaction that, as women, we go through that, but we don't see men go through that. That's all.
Wow.
This was good. I really appreciated this, ladies.
Yes, I'm so glad that the CD came out because this gave us a chance to actually compile some great dialogue so we can discuss different levels of love, lust, situationships, and relationships. And we can give our perspectives of it. This was great. It was a great outlet. And I hope those who are watching are able to listen to how we interpreted the CD and maybe they can take what we're doing and, discuss it with their friends.
Right.
Have a hotel party. Hotel party. Get it? Hotel.
Y'all
slow. Y'all not with it.
Bitch, I'm with it. I got you.
I know Stacy was on it because she with me. Thank you, Stace.
Yes, boo.
All right, we appreciate y'all watching. Please make sure that y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go back and watch our other shows. We love y'all. We love y'all for keep rocking with us. We got our 2-year anniversary coming up in a couple months. Woo, woo!
Yeah, we do. Wow.
Yo,
Where's she trying to be a part of this?
We're gonna sit on it.
Play that out there. She's like, I'm going.
We at 4:45 in the morning.
Nicole, what you say? What'd you say, Nicole?
Love y'all.
Right. I'm about to go get some.
Shout out to our #1 fans. We love y'all.
We love y'all.